Welcome to the Casual Smash Gauntlet Season 1 Awards Show. I'm your host, Jesse Wadler. 3 months ago, the first of 9 videos posted that cataloged the journey of many different challengers who are going to go against the gauntlet. These videos started off rather quaint and have now since gathered 7,000 views. I appreciate each and every one of you. Over the course of these videos, there has been trials and tribulations, successes and losses, highlights and lowlights. And now, with just 2 videos remaining, the season finale, which will appear next month, and this award show tonight, C.S.G. Season 1 is drawing to a close. The contestants who will be moving forward and being able to participate and challenge the gauntlet one final time in the CSG finale will be officially announced for the first time at the end of tonight's award show. There will be hearts broken and dreams made, and I look forward to going through all of this with each of you. The support that we have garnered this season has been phenomenal. It's honestly exceeded expectations. And so thanks to you, I would like to confirm today that yes, Season 2 will in fact be occurring and will release this upcoming fall. So please look forward to Season 2, but let's not get ahead of ourselves as we're still here in Season 1. And I would like to extend proper thank yous to those who have been involved in the creation of this series, from a budding dream that I had to the product that you see in front of you. First, I would like to thank Nathan Sharples for all the work he did to produce the theme song for Casual Smash Gauntlet. Nathan will be moving forward, as previous videos have announced, to go ahead and produce the entirety of the Season 2 soundtrack. Without you, there would be no CSG. I'd also like to send a warm thank you to GWall Pro. GWall Pro appeared on the first episode of this as a challenger, but behind the scenes, he's been more of a mentor and a father figure to this channel. He has presented information, provided analytics, and given coached tips on how each of these videos should be produced. Without him, I'm not sure I would have known how it is to interface with YouTube. So thank you, GWall. And then lastly, I'd like to thank my family, who've spent many hours allowing me to film these and edit them instead of being with them. It has taken a lot of time away from my family to produce these, to pursue this dream, and to make this product a reality. So thank you to all of you for your support and helping me through production of CSG. And obviously, to the fans, each and every like, subscription, and comment has helped this channel grow. And while it's still in its infancy, I can say that the future is bright, and I appreciate every one of you, because without the fans and the viewers of Casual Smash Gauntlet, the Gauntlet simply would not exist. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the award show. So let's kick this award show off by first reviewing and introducing the champions who have defended the gauntlet.
Violet, Young Link, Jigglypuff, Lucina, U2, Donkey Kong, Sora, Kirby, Sephiroth, Richter, Cloud, Kamek, Little Mac, Bowser, Pikachu.
And now, let's go ahead and reveal the 9 challengers who dared face the onslaught of the gauntlet.
GWall Pro, Rogue 3, Jerbear, Sparky Wolf, Captain Mudkip, Professor Shy Guy, Incineroar, Flat Stand, orange corn.
Now, with the introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and move into the first umbrella topic for awards: the champions. These 15 champions have risen and fallen in the protection of the gauntlet. Without them, it would have been a walk in the park, and honestly, not the show you know today. These champions have put forth all of their efforts, and while not all may have appeared, those that did left everyone with an impression not only of the difficulty of the gauntlet, but also the glory that can be claimed. Let's go ahead and get into the first award. The first of the awards that will be awarded tonight is the Stalwart Award. The Stalwart Award is for those champions that have received the most damage during their stocks. Those that have lost at least 4 stocks will qualify for the award. It'll be awarded in both the bronze, silver, and gold medals, much like every medal that will be received tonight. And so, the winner of the first award and the bronze medal of the Stalwart Award is Lucina. Lucina is not a tanky character, nor was she particularly effective in taking stocks throughout Season 1. What she was, however, was a sponge for damage, who slowly chipped down her opponent's will to fight in the gauntlet. Congratulations, Lucina, on the first medal of the night. But now, for the reveal on who it is that obtained the silver medal of the Stalwart Award. And the winner of the Stalwart Award is Byleth. Congratulations. As the first character in the gauntlet, Byleth refused to yield the limelight, often appearing as the obstacle that would dictate how a challenger's run would go. Only twice throughout the run did Byleth ever lose a stock with less than 100% damage. And now, the Golden Stalwart Award goes to Donkey Kong. As the first of the 2 true heavies of the champions, and the only to appear in the gauntlet, it is no surprise that Donkey Kong earns the Golden Stalwart Award. With an incredible average of 171.2% received before falling, this champion held the line like one gorilla versus 100 men never did before. Congratulations to those 3. But let's go ahead and move into the second award under the category of champions, the Blunder Award. Now, the Blunder Award is going to be awarded to every champion who has, in this case, failed in some spectacular fashion. Not every moment has been the creme de la creme. Some simply have just left the challengers and the audience scratching their head, wondering what just happened. These gaps are worthy of note and praise. And so, let's go ahead and get into the first of 3 awards. And now, the first unfortunate recipient of the Bronze Blunder Award goes to Jigglypuff from Episode 1. Imagine it is the premiere episode of the season, and Jigglypuff takes the stage. As a light pink floaty character, Jigglypuff takes to the skies, and with her numerous jumps is supposed to be able to edgeguard consistently and recover even better. Well, not for this Jigglypuff, who made an unfortunate mistake by air dodging and plummeting to her death. What a blunder. I guess, congratulations, Jigglypuff? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Silver Blunder Award. And this award goes to Young Link from Episode 3. The pressure is mounting, as Jer Bear will have to take on Young Link with just 1 stock. That match opens, and 15 seconds later, and only 1% of damage, young Link falls off the stage and fails to grab ledge with upbeat. The momentum had suddenly shifted, and Yink made a true blunder. Yikes. That's a little unfortunate there, but the Golden Blunder Award might just top that one, as you'll see here, because I bet I know who the victor of this award is. But to confirm, the Golden Blunder Award goes to Sora from Episode 6. The last and only time Sora had appeared in the gauntlet prior to this moment, he had ended Rogue 3's run by eliminating his Byleth confidently, not even losing a stock. Many were anxious to see how this Sora would fare against the unseemingly stoppable Professor Shy Guy. Sadly, the Sora of old was nowhere to be seen, as this Sora quickly and unremarkably lost all 3 of his stocks, including 2 to SDs. The moment was so egregious that clown music had to play during the fight. This, by far, is the worst blunder of Season 1. Well, let's be honest. I think we all saw that one coming. A little embarrassing, but honestly, pretty humorous. Now, though, we get into the serious award, the Lethality Award, the final award for the champions. Lethality is how well these champions were able to defend the gauntlet by taking the stocks of the challengers who dared approach the gauntlet. The lethality isn't just the number of kills they took, but also all of the stats that led up to that moment. The Lethality Awards were broken down into the same 3 categories: bronze, silver, and gold. And so, who will be taking home the Bronze Lethality Award, the crowning achievement for the champions of Season 1? And the answer is young Link will be taking home bronze. I mean, sure, young Link lost way more stocks than he took, but he always remained scrappy, looking to take lives from any unsuspecting opponents with a bombardment of projectiles, converging combos, and quick grabs. Through it all, young Link managed to take 14 stocks. Definitely a scrapper, I would say, but let's go ahead and reveal the Silver Lethality Award. Who will be Donkey Kong. Every time Donkey Kong entered the ring, he was taking at least one of your stocks. His high survivability, relentless powerful attacks, and fierce grabs often ended the runs of competitors sooner than they had hoped. Alright, now let's go ahead and reveal who it is that won the Golden Lethality Medal. And the winner is Byleth. Everyone underestimated the first champion of the gauntlet, and everyone regretted it. With challengers losing 81 stocks throughout Season 1, Byleth was single-handedly responsible for taking 28 of those stocks. His powerful attacks often caught challengers unaware, while his charged mix-ups caught rolls and ended stocks quickly. Byleth was the champion the gauntlet needed to guard the front gates. And that, right there, will wrap up the awards for each of the champions. But let's go ahead and shift over to our next umbrella concept of awards, the awards for the characters chosen by each of the challengers. The characters that these challengers have selected throughout this are their lifeblood. Without the characters, well, they probably wouldn't have had a chance. Honestly, it's the choices they made prior to entering the gauntlet that largely affected their ability to conduct themselves in a successful manner throughout the gauntlet. And each of these challengers had to decide who was going to be in what role and in what position of their team. Now, for us here today, we are going to be presenting the Ironman Award in 3 levels to some of these characters. Now, the Ironman Award is an award dedicated to those who had the highest stock percentage before the loss of their stock. It's not cumulative percentage, but rather that pinnacle number that was achieved right before the loss of stock. It's a reflection of the grit of their characters. So let's go ahead and reveal the bronze winner of the Ironman Award. And the bronze winner is Incineme's Incineroar. While not as lethal as a different Incineroar that had entered into the gauntlet, Incineme's Incineroar was extremely durable, able to withstand any attack and any hit until ultimately, finally falling to dust. And now for the silver. The winner of the Ironman Silver Level Award is Jerbear's Bowser. Nothing seemed to faze Jerbear's Bowser. The Dino Turtle received blow after blow, and yet would never crumble under the pressure of Lucina's assault. And now for the Golden Ironman Award. The winner of this award is Jerbear's King K. Rool. Jerbear returns with his signature gameplay style of utilizing tanks that absorb everything. And this is no exception for King K. Rool, who took everything that Jigglypuff could give him until ultimately an F-Smash finally gave him in. Now with the Iron Man out of the way, let's go ahead and give recognition to the moments that are considered the creme de la creme for the challengers. The moments when they're at high stock percentage and about to lose their life, only to secure victory from the clutches of defeat. For the moments where their opponent is at such low percent that there is no expectation, but a bountiful kill is found. These are the moments that shape the destinies of the challengers of the gauntlet. And so let's go ahead and give them proper praise with the Dominance Award. Now, the Bronze Dominance Award will be awarded to Sparky Wolf's Wolf versus Mewtwo. Sparky Wolf had just cleared through a long and intense battle with Lucina, managing to maintain all of his stocks with his last character, Wolf. Now Wolf would find himself against a Mewtwo. If he wanted to keep his run alive, he needed the momentum to continue, and he did just that with a perfectly spaced side B from disadvantage, followed by a perfectly timed smash attack at ledge, taking the stock. The Silver Dominance Award will be awarded to Incineme's King Dedede versus Yig. After surviving the challenge of Byleth with only one stock loss, Incinemee looked to gain ground against the young Link, but as the match started, damage quickly mounted against King Dedede. Incinemee, though, kept his calm and used a Gordo to knock Yink out of advantage before setting up a sick edge guard with a Gordo and a hammer aligned. And now, the Golden Dominance Award will be awarded to Professor Shy Guy's Iggy against Byleth. Byleth is never an easy champion to overcome, and the performance against Byleth is the tone setter for the matches to come. Professor Shy Guy found himself with a one-stock lead partway through the match, but his damage threatened a crucial stock loss early in the run. With 153.1% damage and in disadvantage, Iggy quickly turned the tables on Byleth with a good down air. Byleth teched the kill and recovered, but then Iggy revealed his true plan. The exploding part would finish off Byleth in a spectacular fashion. Let's go ahead and give praise to those who have just received their awards. Let's not forget, there's still yet one award left for this category. It is called the Onslaught Award. Now, the Onslaught Award is given to those who have provided the most bang for their buck. the characters who advanced their challengers furthest in the gauntlet. Those that showed no mercy and had proper aggressive strategy that was able to take down champion after champion. And so let's go ahead and give out the Onslaught Awards, starting with the Bronze Onslaught Award, which will be awarded to Rogue 3's Incineroar. Rogue 3's run started out pretty average, with his Yoshi losing early to Ying. With the promise of his main Byleth waiting at the end, Incineroar felt like it would just be a speed bump for the gauntlet. However, this could not be more wrong as he proceeded to destroy the gauntlet for 11 straight stops, proving himself to be the MVP of the run. Rogue 3 expertly put the Alolan Whip to lethal use. The Silver Onslaught Award will be awarded to Professor Shy Guy's Me Gunner. Professor Shy Guy's run was going incredibly well, but the underperformance of Yoshi left PSG.'s hopes of victory teetering on Me Gunner's performance. While Me Gunner is an often overlooked character, PSG used perfect setups to take 9 stocks off high-level champions that at this point would never have been faced or even beaten at this point. The pressure applied by Me Gunner could never be taken lightly, ever again. And the Golden Onslaught Award will go to Professor Shy Guy's Iggy. PSG returns again to the awards with his main and opener, Iggy. Iggy's performance in the gauntlet was so impressive and dominant that there were times that viewers believed Iggy alone might go all the way. The insane change-ups, dominant advantage take, slippery disadvantage, and incredible kills all place Iggy as the Season 1's GOAT, and I don't think anyone would question this. And there we are, finally, into the last umbrella concept of the awards tonight. The most important concept. The concept of awards is for the challengers themselves. Now, Casual Smash Gauntlet would be nothing without the challengers. Each of the 9 pushed forth and gave great effort. They faced adversity and conflict internally and externally, as their results are being posted online for everyone to see. Additionally, Casual Smash Gauntlet is designed for the gauntlet to win. The champions have 45 stocks, while the challengers have just 9. It's a 5-to-1 ratio against them, and yet they persisted. And so to each of you, I thank you for everything that it is you brought to the table. And each of them came with their hopes, dreams, and ambitions. Sadly, however, not everyone realized those dreams. And so today, we have the Broken Dream Award to recognize those that put forth the greatest effort, only to come up short and to face internal strife. This award is everything. It is the culmination of their efforts, and I hope it helps extend a little bit of light on the darkest moments they faced during the gauntlet. And so, the Broken Dream Award will be presented in its typical 3-level format. And the Bronze Broken Dream Award goes to Episode 9's Orange Corn. It was the final episode of Season 1 of Casual Smash Gauntlet, and Orange Corn stepped up to the plate hoping to be the first and only to overcome the gauntlet. With an interesting ensemble of characters at their disposal, the matches began with tempered expectations. Soon, however, the run began to crumble as Byleth and Young Link both proved to be difficult barriers to overcome for Orange Corn. With Little Mac, Orange Corn's final champion, down to his final stock, the unassuming Jigglypuff entered the fray and with an F-smash near ledge, ended the season with an unceremonious defeat, ending the hopes of all to conquer the gauntlet. For the Silver Broken Dream Award, this will be awarded to G-Wall Pro of Episode 1. On the other side of Season 1 of C.S.G., G-Wall Pro entered the gauntlet as the first who dared to step forth and try and make his name in the history of C.S.G. While the battles went back and forth, it was clear that by the third character, G-Wall Pro was running out of steam. In an unscripted but uncanny resemblance to the season finale, it would be Jigglypuff who would enter the fray and hit a heart-breaking rest on G-Wall Pro's Mega Man, permanently pressing the snooze button on his aspirations of winning the gauntlet. And lastly, for the Golden Broken Dream Award, it goes to Jer from Episode 3. Jer, the king of tanks, had made solid progression into the gauntlet and was looking to keep pace with the prior run, if not surpass it. His hopes, however, would rest on the shoulders of a single stock of his main man, Bowser. Bowser would enter the match against Mewtwo strong and with devastating proficiency begin to obliterate Mewtwo. With a very manageable 85% damage, Bowser would square off against the final stock of Mewtwo, but before getting knocked slightly off stage and accidentally buffering an air dodge that sent Bowser and Jer Bear's run with it plummeting to the depths of the stage. Let's go ahead and take a break from the gameplay for a moment and recognize a different aspect of the challengers. Each of the 9 challengers are a pillar to the community. Without them, CSG as you know it would crumble. They have given their time through filming of their episodes, creation of their shorts, and potentially performance in the finale on the championship team. These challengers weren't rewarded with much beyond the glory of attempting Casual Smash Gauntlet. And so to them, I say thank you. CSG would be nothing without you. And we have an award that recognizes your community support. Each of you were required to put forth a short, and you did it without question and without fail. And so these shorts were put forward and gained a lot of notoriety, not only for the channel, but for yourselves as a precursor to the voting for the Season 1 finale. And each of these awards, right here, will go to the top 3 shorts. These shorts aren't being scrutinized based on how well they performed, but rather the lasting impact they had on me and the community. And so, the Bronze Community Award goes to Flat Stan. The Flat Stand short is by far the most popular of the CSG Challenger shorts with almost 1,000 views. This short combined quick edits, an engaging beat, and focus on retro game feel to make an entertaining and engaging short that showcased Flat Stan's desire to enter into the season finale. The Silver Community Award goes Jer Bear. The Jer Bear short was the first Challenger short to appear on the channel and left quite the impression with Jer Bear's impression and performance. While it wasn't the flashiest, the incidental, classic radio voice coupled with the emphasizing video effect created a timeless and memorable short that presented the essence of who Jer Bear was as a challenger to all of his fans. Whew. We're almost there. The Golden Community Award goes to Captain Mudkip. By far the most creative challenger short, and my personal favorite goes to Captain Mudkip, who hand animated his short with a personified avatar. The quirky expressions and voiceover made for an endearing and captivating short that won over the hearts of many who had the opportunity to watch it. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you check it out. Here we are. It is time for the final award of tonight's award show. Casual Smash Gauntlet Season 1's award show ends with something that is just prestigious, something that you can't really replace, and it is the Pinnacle Award. any challenger awarded the Pinnacle Award is receiving the highest of honors from Casual Smash Gauntlet. The Pinnacle Award is designed to recognize those who were the most proficient, the most efficient, and those that advanced the furthest in the gauntlet. They overcome odds that none others could. They delved the deepest where everyone else faltered. While there wasn't a victor in this year's season, these three still pushed the envelope, made it the deepest, and honestly, could have taken it all. And so this award, the Pinnacle Award, will be split into 3 levels, much like the others: bronze, silver, and gold. And while all 3 of them are champions in my heart, only one will take home the gold tonight. And so, for the Pinnacle Award, the first award, thank you, will go to Sparky Wolf. Sparky Wolf put forth one of the most consistent runs throughout the series, with each of his diverse characters performing at nearly the same lethal level. His Rosalina embarrassed Byleth in spectacular fashion, while Bowser would fight through nearly 3 full champions on its own. And then, his Wolf joined the fight, making quick work of Lucina, fighting efficiently through Mewtwo, or ultimately, finally being thrown into the blast zone by Donkey Kong. Sparky Wolf demonstrated he was the king of fundamentals. The silver medal of the Pinnacle Award will go Rogue 3. Rogue 3's run was an interesting one, propped up largely on the insane and unlikely massacre of just one of his champions. While his Yoshi would lose early to Gink, and his main Byleth would only take 3 stocks before falling to Sora, it was his Incineroar who demolished the competition. Taking 11 stocks by himself, Incineroar seemed unstoppable and played incredibly aggressive, releasing the inner beast of Rogue 3 that has been hiding all along. And here we are, the final award for tonight's award show. Remember, after this, there will be something special revealed for the C.S.G. finale. So stay tuned. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because you keep the gauntlet going, and Season 2 needs you there. So, without further ado, let's reveal who the winner of the Golden Pinnacle Award is, the most prestigious award in CSG. It's Professor Shy Guy. Professor Shy Guy's performance during Season 1 felt godlike. Watching him rip through the competition made it feel like he would run through the entirety of the gauntlet and be the first to beat it. Sadly, however, he did just fall short of beating the gauntlet. His performance, though, was legendary. In his individual performance, he racked up an incredible 34 stocks, which is equal to both the second and third place finishers combined. His weighted value of 51.6 was nearly equal to that of the 4th through 9th place finishers combined. His Iggy was the #1 single character performer in the entirety of this series, while his Mii Gunner was the 2nd individual performer. If not for his Yoshi's unfortunate meltdown to Sephiroth, Professor Shy Guy may very well have conquered the gauntlet. So to him goes the Golden Pinnacle Award. And now, with all of the awards presented, let's go ahead and see this quick visual recap on tonight's winners. Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, from the hearts of those that contribute to the success of C.S.G, to the team that helps produce everything. Thank you for your continued support, your likes, your subscriptions, your views, all of that, but really just your presence in making Casual Smash Gauntlet a reality. All that's left now is the C.S.G finale episode, and then season 1 will be in the books. The finale will appear next month, and I just want to honestly extend that warm thank you to each and every one of you. I know I've said it a few times throughout this video, but it really does mean the world to me that you're taking the time out of your day to observe and view and enjoy this content. So thank you for your involvement. And to the challengers out there, I know what you're waiting for. I know that you've been waiting for some time, some of you since 3 months ago, to find out if you would be making it into the C.S.G finale, to join the championship team. It's been a long journey. It's been a hard journey. And tonight, 6 of you will go home not being a member of the championship team. And so I just want to say thank you now, before the reveal comes out, and congratulations to the 3 that are selected. It is an honor and a privilege to make the team, but it's been an honor of mine to have the opportunity to have worked with each and every one of you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and reveal who will be making the championship team. Did you know over 250 votes were cast across 9 polls to determine who the Casual Smash Gauntlet Season 1 finale championship team would be? 250 votes spread out across 9 people over 9 polls. The selections were difficult, and I'm glad I did not have to make them myself. Each of you put in your own thoughts as to why someone should be in the finale over someone else. Some valued their ability to champion themselves in the ring. Others, their contributions to their community. And still further, might have just voted because they liked their picture. Whatever the case may be, whatever the reason you voted, these are the people you selected. And so, my notes here. I'm going to go ahead and announce the championship team. And first, I'll start with 2 that were eliminated. Coming in at 9th place with 7% of the total vote, Orange Corn. Orange Corn, I appreciate everything you've done. It has been an honor to have you on this channel, but sadly, you have been eliminated. Coming in at 8th with 8% of the total vote, the second person to be eliminated from the poll is Incinemy. Incinemy, you did wonderful. I think you competed very well, and the Killer Penguin will never be forgotten. Now let's go ahead and take a break, though, from the eliminations and give an announcement to our first member of the championship team, the number 1 person in the poll, the winner of the poll, the person who will be selected as the team captain of the Casual Smash Gauntlet championship team, and a person who will receive their very own customized Casual Smash Gauntlet apparel is Rogue 3, who obtained 16% of the total vote. Congratulations, Rogue 3. You are the team captain for the championship team and will be the driving force behind it all. I wish you the best and good luck to you, and I'll see you in the season finale. Before we advance any further, though, let's go ahead and go over 2 more eliminations. Coming in at 7th and being our third elimination, with 8% of the total vote, is Sparky Wolf.
Sparky Wolf, merci pour tous et j'espère que tu vas continuer avec le voyage de Smash et bonne chance avec tous.
And now, yet another heartbreaking elimination. One that honestly caught me off guard. Coming in sixth in the polls with 10% of the total vote and being our fourth elimination, we have Professor Shy Guy. Professor Shy Guy, you performed the best out of everyone, made it the furthest, and honestly, were a terror in the ring. Thank you for everything, and I wish you the best of luck. But let's go ahead and announce now the second member to make the Casual Smash Gauntlet Championship team. This person came in second in the polls with 14% of the total vote. This person to make the team and to have one more shot at the gauntlet is Captain Mudkip. Captain Mudkip, congratulations, you will be joining Rogue 3 on the championship team and will get one more opportunity to challenge the gauntlet this summer. Well, that leaves us with just 3 more challengers remaining, 2 of which will be eliminated, and one final one will make the team. We'll go through the eliminations first and leave the last member for last. And with heavy heart, I announce the 5th placement in the polls, who will be eliminated from the championship finale. With 11% of the vote gained, we have the retro hero, Flat Stan. Flat Stan, thank you for everything you've done for the channel, for the entertainment you brought, and the ensemble of characters. I wish you the best. Our last elimination of the night. Someone who definitely has brought a lot to the community. Someone who earned 11% on the polls and is the biggest surprise factor for me coming into Casual Smash Gauntlet. This person has done everything they can to support the channel, has had an active voice and active participation in all that they've done. This elimination hits me right here. And so with heavy heart, I announce that G-Wall Pro has been eliminated from the championship team. G-Wall Pro, thank you for everything you've done for this channel. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And I wish you the best in all your endeavors as the Switch 2 comes out and you push yourself into the next Mario Kart game. I hope to see you, though, in the new Smash game whenever it comes out. But with that means that our final and third member of the championship team is none other than Jer Bear. Jer Bear, congratulations. You obtained 14% of the final vote and are going to make the championship team alongside Rogue 3 and Captain Mudkip. You'll also get your own custom Casual Smash Gauntlet t-shirt, and I thank you for everything you have done. And there we have it, everyone. There is the championship team. Those 3 will be competing one final time to face the gauntlet. What they don't know is that this is their only chance remaining. Anyone who makes it into the finale will no longer be allowed to contribute to another Casual Smash Gauntlet episode. They have to put it all on the line here. And so, I wish them the absolute best. The episode finale will premiere in June, so I hope to see you all there. Until then, this has been the Casual Gauntlet Awards Show. I have been your host, Jesse Wadler, and see you all